Hey Scouts, my name's Dallas.
That's Sebastian.
And we are here in this beautiful garden today. And the reason we're in this garden is today we are going to talk about plants. We're going to grow a couple different kinds of plants. We're going to plant some seeds to start out with. So we only need 4 things. That's the most beautiful thing about planting plants is you don't really need a whole lot of stuff. So what are the 4 things we need, Mr. Sebastian?
Seeds, soil, and water, and also a container.
Seeds, soil, water, and a container. So if you look around, you maybe even see Miss Sandra back here working and picking some of those vegetables that we've grown in this beautiful garden. All those started from seeds. So let's get some seeds. Grab yourself a grown-up, get your supplies together, and we'll meet you back at our table to do some seed planting. All right, so we're back here and we have all our supplies gathered. We have our water, we have our soil, we have our container, and of course we have our seeds. Okay, speaking of seeds, you'll find lots of good information on the back of our seed packet. Sebastian and I have chosen to grow some peas, and we're going to grow some parsley. So a couple different kinds of seeds. The pea seeds are really big and the parsley seeds are really small. I'll show you that in a second. But on the back of your seed packet, if you have one, you'll see there's some really good information on here. It tells you about how far into the soil to plant them, how long they're going to take to start sprouting or germinating, and how often, like what kind of sunlight they need. Some plants need lots of sun. Some plants don't like the sun as much. So let's go ahead, and our first step is to fill our cups with soil, our favorite thing. Plants love the soil and we love the soil. So let's go ahead and make that happen. Sebastian's gonna fill his cup up. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my hand. That's one of the cool things about gardening is you get to get your hands dirty. So I like to have my hands in the soil. This is just standard potting soil. We just picked it up at the store. But whatever you have will probably work as long as the plant has a place to hide. All right, so I think Sebastian was showing you his seeds there. He's got some pea seeds that we're gonna grow, or hopefully we'll grow some nice tasty peas, and I'm gonna grow some parsley. So if you'll come in here and look, we're gonna use a couple different ways to plant these things. So you can see Sebastian has made a little hole there, right? And then you can use this to make a hole if you'd like to. You can poke that down in there. Just be careful, don't poke yourself. It's kind of a sharp thing. You can use a pencil as well. But I want you guys to take a look at my seeds here. Sebastian's got some big pea seeds. My parsley seeds are really small. So I'm going to, instead of poking a hole into the soil and putting them directly in there, I'm just gonna sprinkle them on top. That's called sowing the seeds. So we're just gonna sow them on there like that. And then I'm just gonna sort of mess its hair up here on top to get those seeds just about a 1/4 inch down into the soil, which is what the package says that they need to be. So we've got that. So we're gonna go ahead and put our seeds over here out of the way. All right, Sebastian, what do you think we should do next?
Water them.
Water them, right, because the seeds need a few different things to germinate or to grow up. So while you're watering, Sebastian, while we're doing this, why don't you tell me what you think? We used a big word, germinate. What do you think that means?
I think it means that we need to
What is germinate?
wait until the seeds wake up.
Yeah, they just wake up. It's like it's time to grow, and those seeds need some moisture in this water that we have. They need soil to grow up in, and they need some warmth. And that's it. Okay, they need water, they need some soil, and they need some warmth. So make sure you put this in a nice sunny place. It's actually where we're here now. It's really warm, so we're just going to leave these outside. If you're in a place where it's cold, take those plants inside, because if you're comfortable, probably the plants are going to be comfortable. Now you can see this water is running out of the bottom of the cup. That means you probably got enough water in there, right? So Sebastian's his container already had some holes in it, but I just used this to poke some holes up in here before I put the soil in there, just so it drains. So you want to make sure that drains. So let's keep these guys in a sunny place. Let's keep our journal just so we can see how this plant grows. We can share that with our den or our family, and we can take a picture or draw a picture of our plants as they grow, and hopefully these things will sprout and be nice and lovely in just a little bit. Be patient, give them some time to wake up, and good luck with your seeds. All right, for the next part of our adventure, we're going to grow a plant that doesn't even need soil, okay, or a seed. What we have here is, what is this?
It's a sweet potato.
A sweet potato, that's right. We just got this sweet potato at the store. It's your garden variety, run-of-the-mill old sweet potato that we have here. And with any luck, we're gonna get this sweet potato to make some roots and have some green sprouts coming out of the top. So in order to do that, we have to put about half the sweet potato in the water, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're just gonna let it lounge out here in the water. and we're gonna just put it down into the water like so. The important thing is you just need to have a container. I chose the jar I actually used just to water my seeds a minute ago, but if you have a cup or anything that you can just fit your sweet potato in, so it'll fit about halfway down in there. And then Sebastian is gonna show you, in order to get that sweet potato to stay like that, I'm gonna hold it, and he's going to poke those toothpicks in there, just like so. There you go. Put one over on that side, and you can use 3 or 4 toothpicks. It's up to you, whatever holds it up. There we go. And then more on that side. There we go. And he's got one more we're gonna poke in there, and this is gonna support this sweet potato in the water. So you can see it's about halfway in and halfway out. So we'll have some roots coming off the bottom, and with any luck, our sweet potato will start growing these little sprouts coming out of the top. So just keep that nice and keep the water filled up here, and then make sure you're keeping your journal and you're showing your den or your family what that's going to look like. So it's going to be a really cool thing. Give it some time. Be patient with this. It's going to take a little bit of time to get going, and then you can show off your sweet potato. Then what do you think we should do with the sweet potato when we're finished?
We recommend not planting it. Well, planting it, but if you want to, you can overgrow this and it can sometimes pop out.
Yeah, it can get bigger, is what you're trying to say, right? It'll be bigger. So you don't necessarily need to leave it in the jar of water once it starts sprouting. You can put it in a nice basket or something, and it'll make these beautiful vines, which I'll show you. Or you can actually put this in the ground and you can grow more sweet potatoes to eat. So you can turn this one sweet potato into several that you could eat. So good luck with your sweet potato. Scouts, thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. I know Sebastian and I had a really good time with our sweet potato and our seeds, and we're hoping to see those things grow up big, nice and tall. Keep up with those things. Make sure you're doing your journal and taking your pictures or drawing your pictures so you can share those with your den or your family. And then keep those plants moist and wet, all right? You want your sweet potatoes submerged in that water, and you want your seeds to have enough water so they can grow up big and strong. So thank you again on behalf of Sebastian and myself. Good luck, happy planting.